Okay, so the next concept passing play I'm going to go over is the shallow cross. And so we'll just call it shallow, and it's doubles right, shallow, river. And river is telling our offensive line we're going to set the direction of the pass protection. So our bob protection is river or lake, and river means that our halfback is to the right. Okay, and the reason we want to do this is because we want to be able to free release him if no one blitzes. So it's a check release if no one blitzes on a swing route. Okay, so we have doubles right, shallow, river. So on the shallow with the river call, your line is they're gonna gap protect away, big on big to the strong side. Halfback is checking inside the mic and then to the outside linebacker. And if no one is blitzing, he's going to release on this swing route. Okay, our Z is running the shallow route, which is he really wants to go at the heels, through the heels of the defensive end right here and all the way across. Okay, this has got to be a speed route. We're looking to hit him right after he clears right over here. But he should start looking pretty soon so that the quarterback and him can start getting eye contact, okay? All right, so he's going to run that shallow route straight across. It's a great, if everybody's dropping and bailing out, you're getting the ball to your fastest receiver flying across, he can make something happen up here. Our X has a 9 route. It's a mandatory outside release because we want to force the defense to cover us deep here and clear out this zone as much as possible. Our F has the 4 route, which is a 12-yard dig route, and our Y has an 8 route, which is a post. Okay, so looking at how the defense is structured will determine our read progression on this. Okay, so there are 2 safeties high, the corners are up tight. We'll say that's a pretty good indicator with the corners up tight, outside, funneling everybody in, and the 2 safety look that it's probably a cover 2. So the pre-snap read, the quarterback looks and sees who is covered over the top. All right, F is covered over the top, and Y is covered over the top with his post route in here. So both of these routes do not need to be in a priority in his progression. Okay, rather, as he drops back, he is going to check first the X and see if he is open right now. If he can get a clean release around the corner and the safety's not over the top, we can hit the X right now for a deep ball. Okay. Once he checks off of that, and he's got to do it quickly, then he's going to check down to the Z. And here he's just simply looking to see, all right, if the corner took this guy deep and the linebacker's not riding him, who is covering this Z right here? Okay, if there's a wide open space here, then the Z is going to be open. He should look to hit him. Okay. But if there's not a wide open space, if the corner reacts back up hard after he checks off the X, or if he sees a linebacker flying out wide here and really playing aggressive, or a safety rolled up, then we've got to check off the Z really quickly, and his next progression is to swing back to the other side to the H. So that's his progression against a cover 2 high safety. So X to Z to the H. If the H is not there, and again he's just going to check the swing route, see if he's open. He's either going to be standing out here open by the numbers or not, and get the ball to him. Then he's either going to run, know where your release areas are in between the tackles here, or spin out and get to the sideline and see if you can't get a ball on a scramble drill. Okay, scramble drill reactions here. What you should see if the quarterback scrambles out to the right side here, H should be getting deep. The corner's deep. He should be coming back. The F should be working across, mirroring the quarterback. Z can come back across, but he'll probably be too far out of the play here. And X can work across. But really his options are going to be the Y coming back, or the F coming across, or maybe hitting the H deep if nobody goes with him. All right, if he wheels out to this side on a scramble drill, okay, Z is going to turn it upfield and go deep. X is going to come back downhill. All right. F is going to turn around, hit the brakes, and start working back to the sideline. Okay, and Y will work his way across the field too. Okay, so that's scramble drill. If nothing else is there, and the quarterback's got to really check off his options quickly. Look at the pre-snap, who's covered downfield, based on the routes where they're going, and then form his progression from there. He should be thinking, I'm going to check X, then Z, then H. All right, 3 is plenty. Then I'm going to either run or scramble. All right, next let's look at it against 3 high safety look. Okay, so let's roll this safety up here, or 3 high defensive back look. Now, again, same route package, but we're going to say the F is not covered here. Okay, so he could be part of the progression. And with a 3 high, the corner, he is covered pre-snap. Okay, deep thirds coverage, he's covered. The Y is not covered either because he's working a post route into the seam. And the Z again is our hot route. We can go to him at any time, same as with the H. Okay, so his progression is this. On the drop back, okay, he is going to check first Y on the post to the F, back to the H. Okay, he could really go either area here, but the reason that I would say that if he's going to start on this side, it should be here to here to here, primarily because we're getting a good triangle of receivers to work. Okay, against a 3 high safety, it's not as advantageous. You're going to have a lot more linebackers in here, or a safety in here picking up the Z coming across. The flats are going to be covered by this linebacker coming out. You could get that, but again, if you work him into the progression, it's not near either of these two. So again, just the ease of the progression against a 3 high safety, I think you should have him go Y to F to H. Okay, and then I think you'll have good options after that. It's either run it or scramble. So that's the shallow concept. Again, it's another concept. I like the passing concepts, but again, you need the quarterback and receivers at each of these positions who can run routes well or run them hard and catch well, and a quarterback who can read up to 3 different progressions to run these kind of concepts. Okay, if he can't go through 3, you're probably wasting your time, and it's going to be a lot more difficult to get much out of this here. Okay, so really focus on 1, 2, 3, and he should check through them really quickly, and then either run or scramble. All right, and on his scramble, he does have the option to throw it away too. I always forget to say that, but can't ever emphasize the quarterbacks enough. Get rid of the ball, get it out of bounds, especially if you're scrambling and there's no one there.